Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? AMC Bigums here. I hope you're all having a good day. I just wanted to go down a little rabbit hole with you guys real quick. It gets pretty interesting. I'm not accusing Adam Aron of doing anything. So everyone else who's going to watch this and say anything about FUD, calm down. Just showing you guys some facts. So one of the things that I wanted to look at was the debt that AMC had and some of the companies that I thought would be attacking AMC and shorting them that we're not really paying attention to. And one of the companies that continuously caught my eye was this Apollo Management. And the owner of this company is Joe Harris, who you can see actually is the owner of the 76ers. And as you guys know, Adam Aron has a 20% stake in the 76ers. But I did a little more research into this company. Sorry, like I said, I'm sick here, so sorry if I'm coughing or anything today. But Apollo Management Group, they actually invest $328.6 billion into credit, blah blah loans, blah blah blah. Hedge funds is one of the things that caught my eye. Well, one of the things that actually happened here is if you look in 2001, Apollo actually invested in AMC theaters, and in 2004 they actually overtook the company. Well, obviously everything that went down. Let's go back here, but I wanted to get into this. So after they ended up obviously more and more the company was going down, they were selling off, people were buying it back, things of that nature. Well, I thought to myself, well, what would other companies do? Well, you guys remember back in the day when I first started telling you what these companies do to do hostile takeovers. One of the things they'll do is they'll start opening lines of credit, they'll buy debt, give you convertible notes, things of that nature. They'll keep shorting your company, and that way that your stock is too low, so you don't have lines of credit to where you can go to other places to get that. So what you have to do is you have to keep coming back to them, keep giving them more bonds with more convertible notes down the road, and in the meantime they keep buying shares, and then eventually they overtake your company. Well, one of the things I want to show you guys is, so this talks about AMC and how, this is before they did sold all that stock, and one of the things they're going to do. Well, comes down here and actually talks about how, they wanted, this Apollo actually was sitting there telling them to go bankrupt. They wanted to bankrupt the company very badly. They were going to give them $1 billion line of credit. And if you look down here, basically it talks about that, what I was talking about with that strategy, how you'll keep giving them debt, you'll keep on keep giving them more debt, keep shorting it. People don't want your company. Nobody's buying your stock because it's getting shorted, blah, blah, blah. And eventually they'll take over by doing the convertible bonds. So one of the things that really caught my eyes, if you come in here and look over this, is it talks about AMC, they have their first lien debt. So basically what that means is the second that anything gets sold off, they instantly get paid first. So they're first in line. So obviously those type of people, they want their money, and so they're backed up, but they could also probably short it and make sure that they get it. But if we go ahead and read this, basically, like I was talking about, they wanted them to file for bankruptcy, and they offered them $1 billion to do it. Adam Aron actually said no to this idea. So everybody that thinks I'm talking about Adam Aron bad, no, he turned this thing down. He could have. If he was in bed with these guys, he could have took this deal. So, like I said, this isn't accusing Adam Aron of anything. This deal would have kept AMC's theaters open, but instead, if you guys look a little bit more closer, this company's tied to Leon Black, who's being probed over his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. This guy is leading the campaign to take control of AMC. So as you guys can see, this company is literally trying to take over AMC. Well, I want to keep going a little bit more here. So instead of doing that, it talks about how Adam Aron ended up going to Murdoch, got it from Murdoch and Silverlight, which basically everyone is super mad that Adam Aron, paid back Murdoch Capital. Well, if you guys look, Murdoch Capital did AMC a big favor because they were going to end up having to take that loan. They were running out of ideas. So everybody that got upset about, that, like I said, it makes sense that he had to pay them back. They did him a favor. So I just want to point that out. But this also talks about how, the senior lenders, Apollo, they wanted them to sell, so then they got Silver Lake involved. They took that deal with the convertible notes. Mark Rowan here, so he also was on the board. This is the co-founder and the CEO of this company. Well, he was on the board of AMC Entertainment, as you guys can see. But I also want to show you guys this too as well. So this is a purchase agreement deal when they bought the company in 2004. Well, as you guys can see, they did it with JP Morgan. So makes sense that Aron had ties with them. But at the same time, I'm sitting here looking at this Apollo. Like I said, you can clearly tell that this company wanted to take this over. But one of the things I really wanted to show you guys. So this is the debt, that they have with Apollo Management that's due in 2026. Well, one of the things that really caught my eye, like I was talking about, convertible notes. What do you know? So it looks like they have senior notes, and they said, in 2024 they have senior notes. Basically, they can switch them over to convertible notes, in the principal amount of $600 million. Like I said, you guys, this is something that they do. Keep borrowing money. Keep borrowing money. You can't go get money anywhere. You can't go get money anymore. Down the road, we need convertible notes. You're not issued any out yet, but down the road, they can become them if we choose. Like I said, this is how they do their hostile takeover. So this is a company that I truly, truly believe we need to start paying attention to. Because obviously, like you saw, they have big ties with trying to take AMC over. They have articles written about how they plan to take AMC over. They have convertible notes. They're one of their biggest debt holders, and that's another way that they can sit there and attack you is, like I said, keep going for debt, keep going for debt, keep going for debt. And on top of that, they know that they can't do that. So they'll give these companies debt with these interest rates that are 10%, 20%. And that's one of the main things right now that is, AMC has to overcome is these debts, the interest that they're paying by these guys, because they are trying to take over their company. They are trying to take their assets because they want their money. And like I said, what would be better for them to get all this money and then on top of that, the assets to sell and do all these other things with. So like I said, this is a company we definitely need to be paying attention to. But like I said, Aron has ties to them in the sense where the CEOs, also the CEO of the 76ers, but like I said, he told him no. So if they were in bed together and doing this together, he obviously would have took the deal and they would have been able to take the company over a long time ago. So just wanted to go ahead and point that out, everybody that thinks that Aron's against us. But this also kind of pulls together some of the things that happened last year with the debt, with Murdoch, why they got paid right away and when they did. So like I said, hope this clears some things up and get somebody else some things to dig into. I'll keep digging into this company, other companies that have debt with AMC or they have the loans, and see how many convertible notes are actually attached to all these as well, and I'll put that out. I'm also going to put my Gary Gensler video out here probably tonight or tomorrow. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you have a good day.